Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 6 of this newest unboxing. And we're going to go through all of this stuff. It's actually not that much. I did a lot more books than the previous ones, but there's some pretty cool stuff in here. So we'll get into it. I'll show you some cool stuff. Hopefully you'll like it. And yeah, we'll get into it. So let's see. This first is just a big bundle. I gotta unwrap it a bit, but I was actually surprised in some of these unboxings that I've done so far. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, how many pulps I had picked up. I didn't realize I was picking up as many pulps as I did, and you might see a few more pulps in this part as well, because I've been sort of speculating on pulps and kind of thinking, hey, you know, this might be the time to get some pulps when they're still somewhat affordable. And the ones that I was aiming for were ones which had just really great covers for the most part, because I think that's really where people are going to go with the whole pulp thing anyways, is cover buys. Now, this first book is not a pulp, but that was just my way of killing some time as I'm unboxing here. But the first one is a book that I've actually been trying to get for the longest time. It is a cover buy, but it's also a book from a series that I'm trying to get a sort of a complete run of, and it's Savage Dragon. And this is just a really great cover. I'm just looking at it. So it's Eric Larson. This is a really great cover of the female Savage Dragon, and yeah, just a really great cover. She Dragon, I think she's called, and it's just like, yeah, just a really great cover. I think because it's such a sexy cover, it usually goes for a bit more money, and it's a bit challenging to get. A lot of these Savage Dragon comics have really low print runs. You know, it's like 5,000 and stuff like that. It's like really low numbers that were printed, especially in some of the later issues. So it's actually a pretty hard run to collect. So I was quite happy to get this one. So this is Savage Dragon number 40. And this one is really well wrapped. Let's slice it and see what happens. Like, sometimes I don't know why people do this, where they just wrap it with a whole bunch of saran wrap. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's see if that works. It's like, it's not working. Okay, one sec here. I'm going to slice it again. Okay. There we go. Wow, that was a lot of saran wrap. Okay, so all of that. And it's well boarded. Not the board. More board. And we get to this level. It's like one of those puzzle boxes in terms of all the ways around. Okay, now they did the painter's tape, which is always nice. And okay, so this is a cool book. This is a book that was mentioned recently on my channel. I did a Q&A video where I was talking about this very book, where I was basically going through all the different narrators and hosts for the different Charlton horror comics. And this is the first appearance of this character right here. And does it say on the cover who it is? But it's, okay, yeah, it does say right there, Winnie the Witch. And somebody was asking me about a different character that has the same name that appeared in 1949, and asked if it was the same character between the two. It is not the same character. It just happens they have the same name. And so this is Ghost Manor, number 13, and the first appearance of Winnie the Witch, who becomes the narrator for Ghost Manor. So just a really great character because kind of sexy. And I always like these female hosts, like Elvira's and stuff like that. So I always, I like the women. So I guess that's all I can say. So yeah, so let's get into the next one. This one, they use painter tape, but they used a lot of painter tape. Okay. Man, I thought this one, I actually kind of unwrapped a lot before I even got into this part. So I wouldn't, just have you seeing me unwrap things. Yet, there's just so much more to unwrap. It's weird how that works. Okay, let's see if I can get it out. Good, that worked. Oh well, okay, this is a good one. This is Captain Marvel Adventures, number 139. And it's basically Captain Marvel versus the Red Crusher. And it's sort of like, this is Second World War, not Second World War. The Korean War, where they're going up against the Red Chinese Army. So this would be in the 50s. So just a really great war cover for Captain Marvel. So just a really cool book. It's one that I actually was offered, but they had a really high price on it. And so I managed to find another copy on eBay for a really affordable price. And so I picked it up. I think I paid like less than 20. It was like 20 or so dollars. It was really affordable. So yeah, it was really a good price. Okay, next one. And those war ones actually usually command a little bit more money for Captain Marvel. One sec here. Let's see if I can get this one out. Okay, getting there. It's like so many and wow, okay, I just dropped a whole bunch of books onto my foot. Okay, so one of the titles that I showed a few books from in the previous parts was Crime Smashers. And I've been trying to get the complete run of Crime Smashers. I'm only missing a few issues now. This is Crime Smashers number 10. And it's just a great judo cover, actually. So this is a throw that the guy's doing. It almost looks like a Pensée Nagi, if you're familiar with judo, where he's basically flipping the guy over his shoulder normally. Could be like Ogoshi or something like that, but it's not wrapped around the waist. So there's actually another throw where you actually wind down on this arm. But normally you would actually go to the ground with the person. But just a really great throw. I like seeing some judo covers. Almost can't be a Pensée Nagi. So if you're a judo person, you'll notice that his arm is above the other guy's arm. If it was a Pensée Nagi, it's like you go like this. It's like their arm comes this way and your arm comes up. So that's not. So it more looks like the wrapping one. It looks like a makikomi. Sorry, I had to figure out. I'm looking at it backwards and I'm trying to figure out what the throw is based on the image. So it's some kind of makikomi, which really means a wrapping throw. So you watch a comic channel and you get judo knowledge. So maki just means a wrap. If you ever see like some Japanese sushi or the wraps, they call it maki. And judo is very logical in terms of the names of the throws. It's like maki means wrapping, so wrapping technique. So just Things you never wanted to know, but now you know. So this is Crime Smashers number 10. And I've been trying to get the complete run of this because it features a character that I really like called Sally the Sleuth. And I sort of fell in love with that character because of the Golden Age, not Golden Age, Platinum Age pulps that featured the character that were just really outrageous. And I thought they were so cool that I figured, hey, I should really get her appearances in the Golden Age. So this is Crime Smashers number 10. Okay, and next. Wow, okay, how's this one open? Okay. Oh, nice. Actually, they wrapped it really well, so I'm going to recycle that. This is just, I think it's like Calamity Comics or something like that. I forget what the title is. But it's just a really great Veronica cover. And she's playing Santa, and she's writing down naughty or nice list, maybe. Probably naughty list, who knows. So yeah, so this is just a really great, one of these cool covers. I'm not sure if it's Dan Parent or, no, it's a different artist. Nano Puvero? I can't really read it. It's like hard to read that. If you can read it, I'm zooming in so you guys can read it. But just a really great cover. And let me see if I can see it better this way. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, and I dropped a whole bunch on the floor, so I'm going to pick those up. Oh, man, I can't believe I dropped all my comics. Okay. Get into, oh, okay, this is an interesting one. This is some more Bill Ward. You'll notice in this unboxing, like whenever I buy stuff, I always buy kind of in a theme. So you'll notice like there was a bunch of pulps, there was a bunch of Gentleman Ghost. In one video, I showed a bunch of Gentleman Ghost. But throughout this video, video series, you'll notice a lot of Bill Ward. So I was kind of in a Bill Ward mode for the last few months. And so I was picking up a lot of various Bill Ward stuff from either the Golden Age and, even up into the modern age. This is Bill Ward's Bad Girls. And it just features a lot of pinup art by Bill Ward. And, it's a bit sexy because you can see it's not meant for kids. So I can't show in the insides, but definitely a book I'll be checking out after this video is done. I really like Bill Ward's art. Very sexy stuff. He was the creator of Torchy and just a really great artist from the Golden Age who really was prolific all the way up into the modern age. So just a great artist. Okay. And let's see if I can get this one without cutting the book. This one is also very well taped. Okay, I knew this one was in rough shape when I bought it, but I got it for next to nothing. So I just thought it was a really great cover. This is a Vic Flint, and I actually thought it was not that bad except for this obvious piece missing up here. I paid like $15 or $20. It was very inexpensive. But I just thought it had this really crazy cover. Something about the girl I kind of liked. I don't know. It's a cover by, I'm not sure who did it actually. But this is Vic Flint. And what does it say? Does it say? Yeah, I paid $20 for it. As is. They actually had to put as is just because it was in such rough shape. I think I actually even talked them down from that $20 price because it's just really rough. Like with, well, it's not that rough actually. It's just that one piece missing. But yeah, I thought it was cool looking, so I picked it up. Funny thing is, afterwards I saw it on Heritage, and actually went for a reasonable amount of money. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, let's see if I can. Wow, we're wrapping everything really well. This whole unboxing was like that. Okay, let me see. Sorry, this one's a little bit more challenging. Okay, interesting. Something, another Golden Age book. And building up suspense here, challenging for me too. Okay, wow, that's challenging. Okay. This one actually goes with the free comic that I won. I was kind of wondering what happened to it. Okay, there we go. Got it out. This is another series that I've been picking up a few of the covers from. This is Crime and Justice. I just thought it was a great bondage cover. And this is issue number 2. Crime and Justice number 2. I believe this is from the 40s as well. And it's Lou Morales cover. So just a really great bondage cover. That was kind of interesting. This Chinese man, probably mafia guy, and he's got this woman kidnapped in the background. I thought that was kind of cool. Crime and Justice number 2. Okay. And oh, okay, so a very weird mix of like modern and Golden Age. This is a modern book. And this is the Ultimates number 9. And this is the first appearance of the Maker in his full Maker form. This is what happens to Mr. Fantastic. He becomes this kind of weird cyborgy kind of character. And he plays a major role in the whole Ultimate Universe series with Spider-Man. As I said in a previous video, he basically goes around changing the past and prevents Spider-Man from getting bitten by the spider. And so he doesn't become Spider-Man until he's older. So this is the Ultimates number 9. And it's the Maker appearance. Okay. And we got last book that I have to show you, and this one has a bit of a story behind it. Been watching a lot of claim sales on on Instagram, and one of them actually had this book, and he was going into it, and actually he said some pretty funny things that I kind of wanted to repeat, and I'll explain that when I show the book. But the story behind it was that he had a price for the copy that he had, and actually he wanted quite a lot of money for it. I was like, bit too much. And then the funny thing is, it came up on Heritage. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm not sure what the bid will go on Heritage. But then there was also a copy on eBay. So it's like 3 copies that I had to choose from. This Instagram one, which I would have to claim really quickly, or an eBay one, which was also an auction, I believe, but nobody was bidding on it. So I threw in a bid, and then there was Heritage one. So I ended up going with the bid through eBay, and I picked up the eBay one for about half what it had actually sold for. The guy actually did sell it on Instagram, and he sold it, I think it was a 3.5, and he sold it for more than what I paid, which is a 4.5. So I was quite happy to get this book. And basically it's an Al Felstein cover. And you got this robot world where everybody's a robot. Got the robot person walking their little robot dog. You got a little robot family. And you got this robot crossing guard. And you got these robots getting onto this like bus over here. And then in the window, let's see if I can zoom in so you can see. You got something kind of weird going on. You got these two robots, like one behind the other. It looks like they're kind of doing something. It's kind of weird. And they're like, you know, the one robot's kind of bent over and kind of getting like some tools here. And the other robot's like just in behind her. It's just kind of a weird, suggestive cover, almost an innuendo cover. So just a very odd one. And this is by Al Felstein. And it's a really great robot cover. Like, robot covers are kind of cool and collectible, so I thought this one was just such a weird weird robot cover. I'm not sure if you can really see the couple that much in the store. This is like a robot tool store or something. So just a really interesting one. And even the Heritage Auction sale actually went for quite a lot, and so I was quite happy to get it for the price I did. So what does it say? Atomic Explosion Panel, robot cover. And it contains other artwork by Harvey Kurtzman, Jack Kamen, and Wally Wood, and obviously Al Felstein cover. And on the back, you got this weird electric work kit. I guess it's a sander and a whole bunch of things. Like a never before, never again, value like this, $14.95. That's actually pretty expensive. 36-piece electric work kit, 1,001 uses. Wow. So better order now, kids. Okay. So this is Weird Fantasy number 6 from 1951. Very cool book. Yeah, I thought it was a really fun cover. And if you enjoyed this video, that's a nice EC book at the end there. You can put a comment below and put a like on the like button, and subscribe to the channel. So again, thanks for watching. Bye for now.